Hey, I'm re-recording this because somebody told me that the sound was, and I went and checked, and I didn't hear any sound either. So I'm going ahead and re-recording this. I'm going to post it out there tonight. So here we go. We're going to talk about linear equations, and we're going to solve money denomination problems. We kind of touched on this on the first part of the what we did in 2.7. So let's go here. Let's work through this. All right, we're talking money. Javier says we're talking money. All right, whenever you find the dollar amount, number of coins, it's like finding the pure amount of like alcohol or solution or what, or like we did the day before. So dollar amount, make sure I'm on highlighter, yep. Dollar amount is equal to the number of coins times the value of the coin. You just want to make sure that you're expressing your coins in decimal form so that you end up with your decimal in the right place. A dollar is 1.0, a half dollar is 0.5, a quarter is 0.25, dimes 0.10, and nickels 0.05, a penny's 0.01. So just make sure that you're using the correct value. All right. Finding the value, find the value of 30 dimes. Well, how many do you have? Well, it tells you have 30 of them. And what's the value of one dime? 0.10. So you're just going to multiply 30 times 0.10, and you're going to get $3. Okay. What is the value of 15 $5 bills? The number of bills is 15. The value of the bill is 5. So you have the number of bills, 15, times the value of a bill. So you're going to have $75 by multiplying, like so. Okay. Whenever you have two or more money types, what you're doing is you're finding the number of coins or bills in each denomination. All right, so you're going to, it's kind of taking like a weighted average, like the solution problem that we did, the solution problems that we did Friday in class. All right, two different types of money are being added together to make a total value. You want to find the number of each type of money. That's the number of coins, the number of bills, all right? And the equation always looks the same. It's the value of your denomination times the quantity or the number that you have, plus the value of your second denomination times the number that you have. And that's going to be the total value of all. It's going to be set equal to, all right? So we're making equations, okay? A teller has 25 more $5 bills than $10 bills. Again, pay attention to what follows the word than, all right? If we can figure out how many $10 bills he has, then we can figure out how many $5 bills he has by adding 25 more to it. He has a total value, that's going to be the right-hand side of the equation, total value of $200. How many of each bill does he have? So you're going to read and identify. We did that. We're looking for the number of $10 bills. Why? Because it followed the word than. Followed than. That's why we picked that to be our variable. Okay? I'm going to assign a variable. If T is the number of $10 bills, then the number of fives has to be 25 more. 25 more. So that's going to be T plus 25. All right? We're going to write an equation. Go back to my pen real quick. All right? I have the number of $10 bills is T, and they're each worth $10. So I have 10T plus the value of my $5 bills is 5, and then I have T plus 25 of those. T plus 25 has to equal a total value of 200. Here's my total value, 200. I'm going to distribute and collect like things, so I get 10T plus 5T plus 125 is equal to 200. So I have 15t. All my t's are on one side, so I really don't have to move anything left, but I have 15t plus 125 is equal to 200. I'm going to subtract 125 from 200, and I get 75, so I get 15t is equal to 75, and I'm going to divide both sides by 15, and I get t is equal to 5. That's the number of $10 bills. So I have 5 tens, and then I have t plus 25, which is 5 plus 25 equals 30 5s. All right? And if I want to check it, then I'm going to go 5 times 10 is 50. Well, you would just plug it in. Okay? Why don't you try this one, and then come back and see if you get it right. Hit the pause button. Okay? Hopefully you went through this one on your own. I kind of started you out. You have $2.55 in quarters and nickels. Here's your total value. Total value. If you have 9 more nickels than quarters says we want to use the variable q for quarters, and that means q plus 9 is going to be the number of nickels. We're going to write an equation, all right? We're looking for the number. How many of each do you have? We want to look for the number of nickels and quarters. Okay? My variable has to be quarters. So, what's the value of a quarter? 0.25q plus, what's the value of the nickel? 0.05 times q plus 9 equals $2.55. 0.25q plus 0.05q plus 0.45 is equal to, I need to scoot that over, sorry, I gotta erase that and scoot that over. I don't have enough room to show you what I've done. I have 0.25q plus 0.05q plus 0.45 is equal to 2.55. All right? So 0.25 plus 0.05 is 0.30q is equal to 2.10. Okay? And then I'm going to divide by 0.30. And q is equal to 7. That means q plus 9 is equal to 16. 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. So this is the number of quarters. This is the number of nickels. And then you can plug it in and check it. I have 7 quarters and 6 nickels. All right, these are the homework problems we're going to work on tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and thanks for the heads up that the audio wasn't there. I'll see you tomorrow.